Hello, friends. Today I have brought you a brand new knowledge packed video on API caching. Ever wonder how websites load data so fast or how repeated API requests don't always hit the database? In this video, we will dive into API caching, breaking it down with an easy to follow story so you can understand it like never before. So, let's get started. Once upon a time, in the bustling town of Dataville, there was a magic library run by a wise old librarian named APIus. The library had a special power. It could instantly fetch any book from anywhere in the world when a reader asked for it. But there was a problem. The endless requests, as more people discovered the library's magic, the number of requests skyrocketed. Every time someone asked for a book, APUs had to summon it from a fairyland, which took time and energy. The more people asked for the same book, the more exhausted he became. That's when APUs had a brilliant idea. The book vault, meaning caching system. He decided to store copies of the most frequently requested book in a special vault right inside the library. Now, when a reader asked for a book, he would first check the vault. If the book was there, he handed it over instantly, meaning cache hit. If the book was not there, he summoned it for distant lengths, then made a copy in the vault for future request, meaning cache miss. The expiry sale, meaning the cache expiration. To keep things fresh, APUs enchanted the vault with a time spell. After a certain period, older books would vanish, making room for new ones, ensuring the library was not filled with outdated or rarely read books. The special scrolls, meaning cache invalidation. Sometimes new editions of books were released. To prevent people from reading outdated versions, APUs kept a list of outdated books. Whenever a book on that list was requested, he removed the old copy from the vault and fetched a new one. The result, a faster and a happier library. Thanks to APU's caching system, readers got their books faster. The magic of the summoning power. That is, the API server was not overworked. The library stayed efficient and up to date. And so, the magic library of Dataville flourished, keeping knowledge accessible and fast for all. Just like the magic library of Dataville, an API server handles requests for data, that is, books from users. However, without caching, the server, is APUs, must fetch data from a distant database every single time, just like summoning books from the fairylands. To solve this problem, API caching acts as a book vault in the story. Here's how the comparison works. The librarian, APUs, fetches book from the distant lands, external sources. Same as the API fetches data from a database or an external services. Readers, users repeatedly request the same books, whereas the clients, that is browsers and apps, repeatedly request the same API data. APU stores frequently requested books in the vault for faster access, whereas the API caching stores frequently used data in memory, like the Redis, CDN, Content Delivery Network, local cache. If the book is already in the vault, APUs hand it over instantly, which is the cache hit. Same as if the data is in the cache, the API returns it instantly, reducing the database query. If the book is not in the vault, APUs fetches it and stored a copy, which is the cache miss. In the same way, if the data is not in the cache, the API fetches it from the database and stores a copy. Books expire after some time. making space for new ones. That is the cache expiration. It means the cache data expires after a set time, TTL, time to live, to keep responses fresh. APIus removes outdated books when a new edition arrives. That is cache invalidation. And API invalidates old cache when data updates, ensuring clients get the latest information. Now, the real world example of API caching. Imagine an e-commerce app where users check products prices frequently. Instead of querying the database on every request, the API caches product data for few minutes. This way, the API responds instantly, like APIs grabbing a book from the vault. The database is not overwhelmed with necessary requests. Prices update periodically through cache expiration or where the product is modified. Now, conclusion. Just like APIs optimize the library with caching, the same way APIs use caching to boost performance, reduce load, and improve user experience. And so the world of fast, efficient APIs and magical libraries lived happily ever after. So, friends, if you found this story useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome tech insights. Until next time, keep building, keep optimizing.